subscribe to it. You could choose to ignore it. That's on you. All I'm here for is tell you about my interests and why you should vote your interests. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm not judging anybody who's a Republican, independent, or whatever. I'm not here to judge anybody. I come from nothing. I'm not doing Huxtable like ABM and Dad Ninja. I don't come from a 2-parent household and had a rich daddy. So I can't rub my nose up at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about nobody's style. I can't talk about nobody's intellect. I can't talk about nobody. I look like a pregnant gorilla, according to Sports and Hills. So my fat ass will be the last person to judge you on anything. Griff says, A said, they use them and discard. They use them and get discarded once they serve the purpose. Angry Black Man says, those black immigrants stay in line for those butter biscuits from white folks. Sidney Jackson said, facts, Griff, look no further than Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash, this is the same Stacey Dash on her, when she got a book the other day, she identified herself as white. Same Stacey Dash who called a cop on her husband and they arrested her black ass. Deacon Dale says ABM sent Jungle a loud and funky bitch. I think the problem was my media volume wasn't up. It should be loud now. I had my media my mic, I had that funky bitch volume set on default. I turned it up. It should be a little louder. Griff said Stacey Dash, Paris dinner, etc. Angry Blackman said Deacon, not the time, sir. Duly noted though. 54 Bound Boy says when Joshua Brown was murdered, the first thing they did was show a criminal record, pretty much discrediting and pissing his testimony, and pissing on his testimony in court. Deacon Dale said he was just trying to help. Yeah. Say that with a straight face. 54 Bound Boy said her face showed she was boo-hooing, but her eyes was dry like the Mojave Desert. Come on, 54. Speak on it. That's the first thing I noticed. Griff says A334, same script all of the time. Discredit. Exactly. Then they're just telling me to preach. Trey Barbershop saying terrible. That Ninja says, we don't control any media outlets, and it shows in the narratives that are pushed. Any sane human being is not a psychopath, would be outraged by this, but you hear nothing but crickets from the so-called news media. Speak on it. Uh, 54 Bound Boy says, I haven't watched BT in years. I haven't watched BT since Bob Johnson sold to Viacom. Now, every now and then they'll have Let's Do It Again on there, or they have some real good black movie on there I'll watch. But as far as any of their real-time programming, programming, I don't look at that. All they Gangster Chronicles and all that other stuff, I don't look into that. Bumpy Johnson, story of Tookie, the Crip, the Compton Crip that was executed in the early 2000s, allegedly killing 4 people. But if you would look at that story, he was set up. They do stories constantly. Frank Lucas. They do stories on love triangles, and they showing us that, hey, this is y'all will kill. And young folks watch BET not knowing any better, and they see a black person kill another black person. They look like, hey man, it's okay for me to do that. All it is mind programming, mind shaping. $3 billion. Robert Johnson sold to Viacom. Now I ain't gonna sit here with a straight face and saying, if Viacom came to me saying, Jungle Brother, we want to buy the real cast name, we want to buy JJ Fax, and we want to buy the name Jungle Brother from you for $3 billion. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you saying I'm gonna tell them no. That's a lot of money, man. That's a damn lot of money, man. I'll probably get that $3 billion and just hope Underground Railroad posting in the paint, New Max Radio will continue promoting Black Thought. But my family could use that $3 billion, man. So it was priceless for them to give Robert Johnson that $3 billion because it took so many jobs, man. And this is before podcasting and the technology we have now. Just imagine if we had a platform like BET right now. Look all the things we could have done with it. Man. But they took all of that, took all those jobs. Now you go to the HBCU and you major in communications. You major in anything to do with BET, far as media advertising, marketing, computer technology, engineering. There's so many jobs BET offered that black HBCUs was teaching. They could have just went straight from an HBCU into BET. But Viacom got that job, and I'm telling you right now, Viacom not looking at Howard. Viacom not looking at North Carolina A&T. Viacom not looking at South Carolina State. Viacom not looking at Morgan State. Viacom not looking at Delaware State. They're looking at Vassar. They're looking at Dartmouth. They're looking at Yale. They're looking at Princeton. They're looking at the University of Maryland. They're looking at all the predominantly white institutions. They're going to them first. And you, with your 4.0 grade average, I ain't talking about you, Deacon Dale, and your 2.9. I'm talking about the folks with 4.0 GPAs. They got to knock down Viacom's door. They got to sit in the lobby for days to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? To get that job. Now I ain't singing. I ain't education shaming Deacon Dale. Everybody can't get 3.0 like Griff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get 3.0 or high. You know, I'm not dumb shaming Deacon Dale. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their own distractions during their college days. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get weak in that flesh. Now, Elizabeth City University, Elizabeth State University, in Elizabeth, North Carolina, is a great institution. I mean, I could think of many people who graduated from there besides Deacon Dale. I can't name none of them right now, but there's a whole lot. Uh, Trey Barbershop says, "A ninja," and it's funny how folks are saying it's a coincidence. Shaking my head, no damn way. 2 days after testifying, he gets capped, and it's a coincidence. This was set up from the time he agreed to take the stand, and the nerve of officials to claim he's this bad guy. That ninja says if we don't say fuck their ideology, meaning everything they say via media, print, or internet should be disregarded by us immediately. Otherwise, we'll keep running in place forever. That ninja says, Trey, that's what's pissing me off. These motherfuckers didn't even let it cool down first. It's like they want the world to know. .34 Bound Boy says, and they came out with a full detailed story shortly after the murder, and that description sounded scripted. Angry Black Man said, Priest Jungle, the narrative of the case was hijacked to now be about Amber Geiger, forgiveness, healing, redemption, and an unfortunate incident. This is the BS being plastered across media outlets. Free agent rated for life. He said there's a new black network started by J.C. Watts Jr. If y'all didn't know, J.C. Watt Jr. was quarterback of the Oklahoma Sooners in the 1970s. He's a card-carrying Republican member. He voted for Reagan, and he was a representative to Congress representing the state of Oklahoma. Politically, me and J.C. Watts would be on opposing sides. But I don't have anything bad to say about the brother. Just politically, we on opposing sides. But go back to Raider for Life post. There's a new black network started by J.C. Watt Jr., Shad Khan. Let me stop right there. Shad Khan, he's the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shad Khan also owns Tottenham Hotspur, a big-time soccer organization in England. That's where Chicago and the Oakland Raiders played at this last Sunday. They played in Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham is the equivalent of, if we're talking NBA, Tottenham is Golden State. Okay? Tottenham is Golden State. Nah. Tottenham is San Antonio Spurs. Okay? Now, I ain't saying because they got the same nickname, but Tottenham Spurs, they're in the top 4 in England. Well, Shad Khan and some of these NFL owners, they're buying teams in London. Because a lot of y'all don't know, this is why Jay-Z is connected with the NFL. Remember, Jay-Z did a song, Shout Out to My Connect. Now, I don't got no proof. And if I had proof, I'd be a dead man. But I want y'all to connect the dots. Jay-Z saying, shout out to my connect. And out of all the black folks that has money in this world, they teaming up with Jay-Z. Out of all, remember, Puff Daddy wanted to buy the Panthers.